found this super fancy McLaren at the grocery store in Ancaster. This is what folks in Ancaster use to go get groceries. I'm just saying. Pretty fantastic. This damn thing would get me in trouble. Yep. What do you take to the grocery store? I take my McLaren. I thought I'd make a quick video while I'm walking back to my car. Just come out of the grocery store. I only got like 2 bags of things, and I go up to pay, and it's got rows and rows and rows of cash lines, but they've taken some out and replaced them with the self-checkout ones, right? So there's opportunity for 4 separate self-checkouts, and the whole row of other ones, I don't know how many there was only one that was open. I've only got, like a basket of stuff here, so. But I walked down to the regular one because I don't want to use the self-checkout really. I like talking to a person, and I like creating a reason for a person to be employed. And I don't want to, if I can help it, add to the reason to have like less jobs and that kind of stuff, right? So I walked down, and there was 2 giant carts being emptied onto the belts. And I figured, okay, well, and then I saw that the Express 1 to 15 was only had 1 elderly gentleman in it, and so I boogied on over there, and he only had 2 items on the belt, and it probably took every bit of 10 minutes for that gentleman to get done, and I waited the whole time afterwards while I watched like dozens of people wheel through that self-checkout. But it's okay. He had the 2 items. Elderly guy, he had the Source little like geriatric energy drink or whatever it is, like meal in a bottle, and some milk or something. But he had a whole like a plastic bag wallet full of like scratch play tickets and lottery this and lottery that and everything, and he handed them to the guy, and I guess he does this every week because everybody seemed to know him. So I had to go through and scratch every one, and the codes and the bar things and whatever, and some he won and some he didn't, and he's like, he doesn't move very fast. And at one point I ended up thinking to myself, geez, should I swing over and break my little rule for myself and do the self-checkout or not? But I didn't, and that was fine. And it made me feel good to sit there, like to stand there and like enjoy the moment and soak in what's going on around me, which I think is important. And I'm watching all these people walk. They weren't walking, they were running. They were running with baskets and these kind of things through the store, ripping out the aisle and heading for that self-checkout. And there was one girl who was looking after the problems with the 4 self-checkouts when they arose. And she was like just ping pong in that little box of self-checkouts to solve everybody's problems, because they're not cashiers, right? They don't know what they're doing. And they're trying to put the basket of peaches on the scale when that has a barcode and these kinds of things, right? So she was super busy, and everybody else was, there were some people getting upset and whatnot. And I'm just taking this all in. Why? Because I'm standing there in the express aisle for 10 minutes waiting patiently. So I think it's important to kind of think about what you're doing, and don't just do what everybody else does. And if everybody else is running, you don't have to run. Everybody else is rushing, you don't have to rush. You can choose your own life. You can choose to stand there and wait if you want. You can choose to take in what's happening around you and enjoy the moments. So I just thought I'd share that. And that McLaren was cool. That's it. Hey, I just thought maybe that old dude was driving the McLaren. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, I kind of want to go back and look now. He moves so slow. Wouldn't it be awesome if he drove like 200 miles an hour through town with that thing wherever he went, when he like walked in slow motion? Oh my God. Maybe the old dude won the McLaren in the lottery, or he won the lottery and bought the McLaren, but he's still buying lottery tickets. So many questions.